Welcome to my channel, The Great Detectives. Chicago, 1987. It was just a normal night. People were watching TV, the news, sports, sitcoms. Nothing unusual. Until suddenly, the screen glitched, the picture scrambled, the sound went fuzzy, and then a strange, distorted figure appeared. A man wearing a rubber Max Headroom mask, jerking around in front of spinning metal like he was trapped in a garage. His voice was warped. The background pulsed. The entire thing was disturbing, surreal, and completely out of nowhere. But here's the twist. This wasn't part of the show. This was a real broadcast hijack. Someone had broken into a TV station signal and taken over the airwaves. No one knew who, and to this day, they never found out. Who was Max Headroom? In the mid-'80s, Max Headroom was a fictional AI character, glitchy, sarcastic, futuristic. He had his own show and was even used in Coca-Cola ads. He looked digital, but it was just a guy in prosthetics acting robotic. The hacker in 1987 used this exact character to mock TV, corporations, and news anchors. But instead of being funny, it was creepy. The voice was warped. The mask distorted. The laughter unhinged. The original Max Headroom character was satire. But this felt like a warning. The first hijack. Sports broadcast interruption. On November 22, 1987, during a Chicago news segment on WGN-TV, a sports anchor was mid-report when the screen cut out. It only lasted 28 seconds. No audio. Just the Max Headroom figure standing in front of that strange metal background, twitching and swaying. Engineers scrambled to fix the signal, and it returned quickly. They assumed it was just a glitch. Until it happened again. The second hijack. Full takeover of Doctor Who. 2 hours later, during a broadcast of Doctor Who on WTTW, the screen glitched again. This time, it lasted nearly 2 full minutes. But this wasn't silent. This time, the Max Headroom figure spoke. What he said was disjointed, creepy, and disturbing. That does it. He's a frickin' nerd. I made a giant masterpiece for all the greatest world newspaper nerds. My brother is wearing the other one. He mumbled, laughed, quoted commercials, hummed cartoon themes. Then, it got even weirder. The most disturbing part. Near the end of the hijack, the figure bends over. Someone off-screen begins spanking him with a fly swatter. He screams, laughs maniacally, and then the feed cuts to black. Silence. The regular programming resumed. Viewers were left in shock. Some called the station. Others were genuinely frightened. No one knew what they just watched. What did the FBI and FCC do? The hijack made national news. The FBI and FCC launched an investigation. Signal hijacking is a federal crime, especially when it disrupts licensed broadcasters. But they found nothing. Whoever did this was technically skilled, had access to powerful radio equipment smart enough to cover their tracks. The theory is they used a mobile van with a high-powered microwave antenna to overpower the TV transmitter. It would have taken precise timing, location, and technical expertise. But they were never caught. Theories about who did it. Dozens of theories have emerged. Some say it was bored college students from Northwestern University with access to broadcast labs. Others think it was an ex-employee from one of the networks. Some even believe it was an early protester, trying to fight media control and consumer culture. But the truth is, no one has claimed responsibility. No one has come forward. No one has ever been identified. Not even anonymously. Why it's so creepy. The Max Headroom hijack isn't scary because of violence. It's scary because it shouldn't have happened. TV is controlled, regulated, safe. Yet someone broke in, just to be weird. No demands, no politics, no message, just chaos. And the person behind it vanished. Final thoughts. It's been over 35 years, and we're no closer to solving it. Every so often, someone posts a new theory. But the mystery remains. Who was the Max Headroom hacker? Why did they do it? And how did they get away with it? Completely clean. The airwaves went silent, but the internet never forgets. This is one of the strangest, creepiest, and most iconic broadcast hacks in history. And the Max Headroom hijack? Still unsolved. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.